Y'all, my name is Dr. Ashley Winfield from the Manship School of Mass Comm. Come inside of our living room. Y'all, tell them who's in the living room. These are our friends.
Hey, you want to know my name? Ivy.
Taryn.
Sine.
Welcome to our living room. We also have some other friends on this side. Hey. This is the very end of our house party that we have here in the LSU Library on the second floor. But we wanted to share this space with everyone, so what better time to do it than right now? I did ask some of our guests some questions, so I'll ask myself those questions and I'm going to answer the questions. Okay, so tell us what you think about the space.
So the space is lovely. It is very nostalgic.
Wood paneling, the living room, the community, the relaxation within the midst of like an academic setting it's powerful, it's moving. I love it. I just love it.
I love this space. This takes me back to sitcoms that I used to watch with my family back in the 80s and 90s and on reruns when they're available. Just takes me back to my childhood, and it's nothing but good feelings and lessons learned from watching these type of shows.
Oh, I love that. Come on.
Yes, I think this space is absolutely beautiful. I think Dr. Winfield's vision to create the experience of being comfortable at home and have a black space at home in a library at LSU, I think one is like really disruptive to like LSU in the space, but then also just creates this like level of comfort. And even since we've been here about 2 hours, but since we've been here, I have not been able to sit on the couch because
they've been sitting on the couch the whole
time. They've been spending time.
I love it. It's very comfortable, very nostalgic, and it just makes me really appreciative to just be in a space that celebrates Black art.
It's a very open space and more so open to all communities, but specifically targeting Black women. Also, a lot of historical information in here, and it just brings us together.
Tell us what happened to you in the space, because you was connecting with folks.
Oh yeah, I met a girl, young woman from a young woman.
That's the girl.
From my little small town in Alabama, so I just feel like for me to connect with somebody, then we in the right space.
Oh, I think it's wonderful. I love the interactive nature of it. I love the sense of communitas in the space. I've enjoyed connecting with people, talking about cinema. It's a great space.
Okay, next question for myself. What do I think about the space? I think it took a whole lot of work, but it was a labor of love, and I love that we get to create spaces where people get to engage with Black women's stories, Black women storytellers, and our lived experiences right here at LSU.
From the moment that I walked up and saw the furniture, I saw the wood paneling on the walls, even the images from TV shows, it just really reminded me of home. It reminded me of Good Friday hangouts with my cousins and my aunties, and it really just made me feel warm.
Reminds me of my grandma's rental house out in West Tulsa.
Wow.
She had wood paneling just like this, and we would play funk music really loud and play board games together all night long, and that's exactly what that reminds me of. And to be so far away from home, but her to also be here in that space is really special. I feel like when I see that, that's what I think of as my grandma.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Found me at my grandma's house in the country in Hurstburg, Alabama. Y'all ain't gonna never hear about it, but period.
Come on, Granny. What's Granny's name?
My grandma's name is Gertrude Patterson Jackson. She go by GPJ.
Oh, this for you, GPJ. Okay.
Reminds me of my grandparents' basement with the wood paneling, the way that the furniture is set up so that you can talk to each other.
Yeah.
It reminds me of, it does remind me of home. It's very special.
Yeah,
favorite black woman, it's gonna be a group of them.
Come on.
Okay. So it would be, I call them my little ladies, but it's gonna be all of my aunts, including and my mom. So they are the women in our family. They really, have strong personalities. They have really molded me into the woman that I am today.
Granny's my grandmother, Linda Barfield, or Linda Etta Smith. Is her maiden name. Zora Neale Hurston. Beyonce Knowles.
Come on.
So I'm looking at this book right here, Roxane Gay.
Yes.
Okay, so this is prolific, amazing author.
Yes.
Shout out to my best friend Ariel Davis, aka Big Earl.
Come on, Big Earl.
Big Earl.
I always go back to the Cosby Show, but Felicia Rashad.
She's a great
Claire
one.
Huxtable, she was amazing in that show.
And still is.
Still is.
We'll say this. I love you, Mama.
My mom.
It's gotta be.
I know.
Right? You would get whooped if it wasn't.
Okay.
It gotta be my mom because she birthed me. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her.
Oh, yeah.
My colleagues here that I work with, I love them. They're just
Good answer.
they were so integral to this. Like
Yes,
they're just
yes.
they are women I am so lucky to know.
Oh.
From the literary world, Toni Morrison, Sula, I like that title, and then Octavia Butler's Kindred. Those are some good ones. So those are some of my favorite black women.
My favorite black woman's biopic. I love them. I love most of them, but my top two are the Clark sisters, First Ladies of Gospel, and Aretha Franklin's Genius from National Geographic, the series. Loved it. A close third to that would be Respect. Whew. We love it.
What's No got to do with the most on my mind first? I watched it when I was way too young.
We all did.
But it meant a lot to me, and it actually made me love Tina Turner. And so, actually, when she passed, it really meant a lot to me because what's Love Got to Do with it really, showed out.
That it might be Respect by Aretha or about Aretha Franklin.
The play, was it Bessie Smith?
Bessie Smith.
Bessie Smith. I thought that was live. They got the people sleep on.
That was
also Cynthia Erivo's Harriet Tubman. They played with that film, but that film was phenomenal.
And my parents. So if you're at LSU at any time in March, come on to the living room. If you got some dominoes or some Uno, you can also bring that as well. Welcome to the space.